Assalamu alaikum, this is Professor Muhammad Hassan Khan, and today we are going to start chapter number 7 of week 7 of the course Retail Supply Chain Management. In this chapter, we have to cover and we have to understand all in depth about the transportation modes and logistics in retail supply chain management. So these are the topic that we have to cover, and this is our first topic. So before wasting time, let's start with this topic, which is the transportation modes and logistics in retail supply chain management. What it says, just have a quick view. Transportation and logistics play a crucial role in the retail supply chain by ensuring the timely movement of goods from supplier to the warehouse, distribution centers, and finally to customers. Effective transportation strategies help businesses optimize cost, improve service level, and enhance overall efficiency. So this is like introduction of transportation and logistics. So it's what it says, that it's a very crucial this these two things plays a very crucial role in the retail supply chain management. How? Like किस तरीके से करते हैं ensuring the timely movements of goods from supplier, कहाँ से move हो रहे हैं, from supplier to the warehouse, warehouse तक, then distribution centers, and finally to the customers. So in our next chapter we have to cover we are going to talk in deep about distribution, and before this chapter we have covered the warehouse and inventory management system. So almost we have covered a lot of things, and in this chapter we are going to talk about the transportation and logistics. So effective transportation strategies help businesses optimize cost, and we are going to cover we have going to talk about the strategies and what are the benefits of the strategies, what they do. So they optimize cost, improve service level, and enhance overall efficiency. So this is all about the introduction of these two topics. So let's move toward our main topic, which is the transportation in retail supply chain management. So what transportation says to us, it says the transportation is one of the most crucial components of the retail supply chain management. It involves the movement of goods from suppliers to the manufacturers to retailers, distributors, and direct to the consumer. In an effective retail supply chain, transportation must be seamless, efficient, and cost effective to ensure that products are available at the right place, at the right time, and in the right quantity. Like अगर किसी भी आप अपने प्रोडक्ट को आपको डिलीवर करना है, या आपके मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पॉइंट से लेकर उसको डिलीवर करना है टू द कंज्यूमर, सो व्हाट इट सेज दैट ट्रांसपोर्टेशन मस्ट बी स्कीमलेस, एफिशिएंट एंड कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव, कि उसकी जो भी मूवमेंट हो एक तो एफिशिएंट हो, स्कीमलेस हो, बगैर रुके, बगैर इंटरप्शन के, और एफिशिएंट तरीके से परफॉर्मेंस आ रही हो, कॉस्ट भी इसके अंदर कम हो रही हो, टू इंश्योर दैट प्रोडक्ट्स आर अवेलेबल, कि क्या हो जाए वो प्रोडक्ट आपको अवेलेबल हो जाए राइट प्लेस, के राइट प्लेस मीन व्हाट राइट प्लेस, एट द कस्टमर डेस्टिनेशन एट द राइट टाइम पहुंच जाए, स्कीमलेस राइट प्लेस पहुंच जाए, राइट टाइम पे पहुंच जाए, एफिशिएंटली पहुंच जाए, एंड इन द राइट क्वांटिटी, के कॉस्ट इफेक्टिवली भी पहुंच जाए. सो दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ, यू कैन से दैट द this topic is about transportation. Next, we have already discussed the modes of transportation in retail supply chain management. We all know that there are many ways for transporting one product, or one, you can say that the parcel or the goods to one place to another, from one country to another country, or from one destination, from destination point A to destination point B. So we use different types of modes. You can also see in this picture we use like trucking system, we use shipping system, we use train system, or we use by air system. Trucking means that by road we are sending the product from with the help of by using the road, and on road we can also use the trucking system. You can also see in this picture, you can also see the you can mini cargo of cargo means like mini scooter system, or you can mini in Pakistan we said it to carry the Suzuki, or you can say, and this type of thing, this type of vehicles used for carrying the product from one place to another. So just say that, just look over here in road transportation, what it says that road transportation include truck, vans and other vehicles that move goods over short and long distance. Advantage, what are the advantage of these? Cost effective and short distance, high accessibility, flexibility delivery schedules. What challenges they faces? Traffic congestions, fuel cost, environmental impact. These are the challenges. Like you can say, you can also see in this picture traffic congestion. Like if there's a traffic, so there must be using of the fuel must be you can say that there must be a huge burning of the fuel. You can also see they are stuck in the traffic. Fuel cost, environment impact. With the traffic, when there's a huge traffic, there must be a huge impact of you can say that impact on the environment. So these are the challenges. Examples: Walmart employs a fleet of truck equipped with GPS tracking and route optimization software to ensure efficient last mile delivery. You like they are giving the example in on transportation system. Walmart, what they use GPS tracking system. Why they use? To, you can say that, ensure efficient last mile delivery, that where their transportation is currently present right now, after 10 minutes or after 1 hour, where it will be going to cover which distance. Okay, so this is the transportation system. So everyone are well aware about this transportation system. So next we have to talk about the mode, which is the rail transportation system. What it says: rail transportation involves the movement of goods where train networks, often for bulk shipment over long distance. So in train, why train transportation is used? Why it used for the long distance. Secondly, bulk shipment. You can also see these are the vessels. They are just loaded on a train to just move from one city to another city, or even though from one country to another country. So covering the long distance, the best thing is the rail transportation system is used. What are the advantages? Low cost for bulk transportation, transport, eco-friendly, high load capacity. But the thing is that eco-friendly, maybe in that sense, like they're moving in the one track, and they're not spoiling. They're not just emitting the smoke as compared to the cars. Like if this one container can be loaded on one truck, okay, so this train is carrying more than 100, more than 200 vessels. You can also see there around more than 10 to 20 vessels. They are just loaded on a train. So as compared to the other transportation system, though the train you can say that is much more eco-friendly as compared to the other transportation system, as compared to the road transportation system. Challenges: limited routes. You can also there is a limited, there is one route which the train has to cover, known as a limited route. Inflexible schedule, long transit time. Why? Because train take a lot of time to reach from one place to another. So these are the few challenges that the people have to face in the rail transportation, in the rail modes. Okay, examples: Amazon use rail freight to transport goods between fulfillment centers in the US to reduce costs and carbon footprints. Okay, so they give the example that Amazon use these type of modes, the rail transportation system. So moving toward the next mode, which is the air transportation. What it says, air freight is the fastest mode of transport used for high value time sensitive shipment. Okay, so we all know that if we want to deliver our parcel, or if we want to deliver our you can say that if we want to move our product from one place to another in very quick way, so the best option we to transfer our product or transfer our you can say that machinery item, anything. So air logistics is the best option to perform this type of operation. So what are the advantages? Speed, reliability, global reach. It can just go from, it can go anywhere, country to country, city to city, anywhere all around the world. It can just move easily. What are the challenges? High cost, because they are just moving in a quick way, and the fuel that used in the plane, there are a lot of fuel used in the plane, and a lot of fuel you use means a lot of amount of money that used to buy the fuel. So you can say that the high cost use, limited capacity. Why limited capacity? There is a weight, there is a weight of every you can say that the parcel, because every parcel is weight before it's just shifted toward the, just enter toward the planes. Okay, so limited capacity, weather disruption. If, for example, in if the parcel want to move from Asia to Europe, or from Asia to USA, so in USA there may be you can say that the weather climate or the weather condition may be different, so there must be delay in flight. So what are the things? The weather disruption is one of the biggest hurdles in air transportation. So but you can say that it is more flexible and more speedy as compared to the other other modes, other transportation systems. So example, Zara, the fastest fashion brand, relies on the air freight to quickly replenish stock in stores worldwide, ensuring rapid response to fashion trends. Okay, so next we have the sea transportation mode. We all know that most of our cargo and most of our you can say that luggage are just sent from shipment. So what it says, cargo ships transport goods internationally, usually in shipping containers. What are the advantages? Low cost per unit, high capacity, sustainable for bulk shipment. Okay, these are the advantages. Now see the challenges: slow transit time, port congestions, custom regulation, and other things. What example they are telling to us? IKEA imports furniture. IKEA, everyone know that IKEA is one of the biggest and well-known brand or a company for the furniture. What they do? They imports furnitures parts from global suppliers via sea freight, and assembles them in regional distribution centers. So this is the example of the sea transportation. You can also see the a huge cargo ship containing lots of vessels of and just traveling from one country to another, and not only from one country, can also travel many other countries. Okay, by carrying a lot of bulk amount of stuff into it. Okay, so this is the example of sea transportation with the help of picture. I just try to show the picture of a huge you can say that cargo ship. So what is the number 4? The first thing is the road transportation, second rail transportation, third is air transportation, fourth is sea transportation, fifth is intermodal transportation. Most of the people and everyone is well aware about these four: 1, 2, 3, 4, but they are not familiar with this intermodal transportation. What this intermodal transportation is? So a combinations of different transportation modes, example rail and truck, to optimize efficiency. You can also see in the picture like what it says, intermodal transportation. Like it uses two to three things, like a just parcel, or you can say that the truck is loaded from a factory, and after that that truck loaded into a train or any, you can say that air flight or any shipment. So by using the two or more than two modes, so that thing is known as a combination of different transportation modes. Okay, so this is example. What are the advantages? Cost effective, flexible, reduce environment impact. Challenges: complex coordination, infrastructure dependency. Example: like integrates intermodal logistics to move product from Asia factory to US and Europe market. So this is example, and you can also see in the picture what intermodal transportation. I can once again I can just revise this model. What it says, that it uses more than two modes, two or more than one or two modes. Okay, first it use a container, a truck to load the, you can say that the load. Then it also use, second it use that the train, and after train it use again truck, and after this is the destination. From point of origin to you to reach the point of destination, it uses multiple modes. So the usage of the multiple mode is known as intermodal transportation. Intermodal, how it's known as intermodal? Because in from origin point to destination point, all the intermediaries used to transport the load or the, you can say, the delivery from one point to another is known as the intermodal transportation. I hope you clear, I hope I try to clear your concept regarding to the intermodal transportation. Let's move toward the logistics in detail. It's the same. You can also see that over here we have talked about the modes of transportation. Now we are going to talk about the logistics in RSCM. So same definition that we have, a similar definition we have stated, just seen over here. You can also see the similarities, that logistics is crucial component of supply chain management, especially in the retail sector. It encompasses the planning, implementation, and control of the movement and storage of goods. Logistics means planning, implementation, and control of the movement and storage of goods, service, and information throughout the supply chain. Efficient logistics system contribute directly to the customer satisfaction, operational efficiency, and profitability. Okay, one of the student asked me the question over here that why you are using the what do you use service, like service, that in logistics, why the word service just entered over here. The service, like they are many companies, they are just giving the service for transferring, for moving your one product to another. This is known as a service. Okay, they're giving this service. If the best examples are, like you can say that the TCS and the Leopard and the many different courier companies, they are giving you the service for just movement. They're moving their product from one place to another. Okay, so these are the few topics. You can also see the role of logistics in supply chain, key components, strategies, challenges, and trends. So what it says, the role of logistics in retail supply chain. The logistics is the backbone. You can also see the backbone of the retail supply chain, influencing key aspects such as inventory management, transportation, warehousing, and other fulfillment. The importance of logistics can be summarized as follows. So what are they? Importance. So these are the importance of the logistics. First, product availability. This is important. If the product is available, so the logistics can be performed. Cost reduction, that the good logistics can reduce your cost. How? We can just see in the upcoming slides. Okay, customer satisfaction, how customers are satisfied, meeting or exceeding these expectation. Like if we are meeting the customer expectation, or you can say that we customers getting the product on the time, so the customer can 100% or more than 100% can be satisfied. So this is the most important. Customer satisfaction is one of the most important thing in the logistics. Okay. The fourth thing is the supply chain visibility. What supply chain visibility? Like the real time tracking of data sharing across the supply chain, that your product is for example just moving from here and have to cover these destination, and this is the final destination. So you, there's a visibility that your product is right now here, moving from here to there, then this is the this, and this is the chain. And you can there are the lot of things, you can say that applications and many, especially e-commerce websites, e-commerce platform, e-commerce you can say that organization are using these type of supply chain visibility tracking devices. Okay. Especially like you can say that the order booker, or many the person who just giving you the parcel, giving just come to your home and give the parcel. So those company have the visibility, the supply chain visibility. Okay, next we have the operational efficiency. What operational efficiency? Reduce delay, minimizing inventory holdings, and speed up the movement of goods. These are the few importance of logistics. Let's move toward the key components of retail supply chain management. What are the key components of retail RSCM? Of our retail logistics. Logistics in retail supply chain management consists of several integrated functions. Integrated means like the one thing is related with other. Integrated, like they have some link with each other. The key components of retail logistics are inventory management. Second, we have warehousing and distribution. Third, technology and information system. Fourth, order fulfillment. Fifth is transportation management. Let's move toward the first thing, which is the inventory management. What it says, let's see this. Inventory management is the process of overseeing and controlling the storage and flow of goods. It ensures that retailers maintain optimal inventory levels to meet customer demand while avoiding overstocking and understocking. Inventory management in logistics, okay, it includes inventory tracking, stock replenishment, safety stock, demand forecasting. This inventory management we have already covered the complete chapter of the inventory management, and I think this the chapter is chapter number 5th or chapter number 6. Yeah, the we have discussed each and everything in detail. This is a summarized thing what inventory management says. That like you can see that in inventory management we are doing inventory tracking, stock replenishment. What stock replenishment is? Regularly replenishing stock to maintain product availability, regularly checking replenishment. Okay. Safety stock, maintain a buffer stock to account for unexpected fluctuation in demand or delay in supply. Okay. Demand forecasting, predicting customer demand to ensure adequate stock level without over purchasing. Okay, over purchasing, like we can say that overstocking or under stocking. In inventory management, these two elements are one of the biggest and one of the most crucial important things, as we have already discussed this in class. So most of you people are well aware about what overstocking is and what understocking. We have discussed this two thing in very detail with lots of examples. Okay, now talking about the warehouse and distribution. Warehouse was our fifth chapter, and distribution is the chapter we have to cover after this chapter, which that is chapter number 8 is going to be the distribution chapter. So over here, the key concept of retail supply chain second part is the warehouse and distribution. Warehouse and distribution involve storing products and managing the flow of goods through distribution centers before they ship to retail location or customers. The key function includes a warehouse design, optimizing warehouse layout for effective storage, and picking, reducing handling time and cost. We have like in warehouse design we have discussed, they are discussed in our previous chapter, that we have the 3 or 4 types of shaped design, like L shape and U shape, I shape. These are the design that which help warehouse for in picking and reducing and handling and the cost efficient. So these are the advantages of warehouse design. Okay, return and management, what it says, efficiently managing product returns and reverse logistics to recover value and satisfy customer. Return management means like the product is coming back toward, or you can say that the reverse logistics is apply in the distribution or in the warehouse. So this is the number third key concept, which is technology and information. Logistics management heavily relies on information system to increase efficiency, reduce cost, and provide real-time visibility. And technology includes in technology and information, most of the companies use enterprise resource planning ERP softwares, RFIDs and barcodes. RFID, like it's a gun tab, you can just scan there. Barcodes is also like you can also track the products with the help of barcodes. Transportation management system, TMS, like many companies use TMS softwares to track their order bookers, to track their, you can say that, to track the location of their delivery boys. Software that help manage and optimize transportation routes, carries, and delivery schedules. Okay, I have already discussed this. And many company, and the company where I was working last time, they use the TMX software. So that was the mobile application software. Okay, that used by the order bookers, and on that software they just we track the you can say that the number of orders, number of payments, and the person, the delivery, the order bookers tracking, and the location, each and everything, time and days and month wise, week wise, everything can be just seen on that application, which was like transportation or TMX. Okay, so this is transportation. So many companies like courier company use and delivery company use these type of softwares. Warehouse management system also is like a WMS software that automates the optimized warehouse operation, includes stock tracking, order picking, and packing. So these all are the technology and information which we have covered in the key concept. Okay, fourth is order fulfillment. What order fulfillment? Just like order fulfillment, the process of receiving the customer order, passing them, and delivering product in timely or an accurate manner. It involves order processing, shipping, customer notification. Everything is involved in order fulfillment. Moving toward our fifth key concept, which is transportation management system. Transportation is the movement of goods from supplier to warehouse, distribution centers, or retail outlets. It's a significant part of the logistics and includes the following: what includes mode selections, route optimization, tracking, and visibility. This is the key concept. You can also just see, and you can also read what are these things in transportation modes management system. Now moving toward the strategies for optimizing logistics in retail supply chain management. What type of strategies can we use in logistics of retail supply chain management? Retailers can adopt several strategies to optimize logistics and improve the efficiency of and effectiveness in the supply chain operation. So what are they? They are, first is demand driven logistics. What demand driven? Like with the help of the word demand, that from where the demand is going to be generated, definitely it's going to generate from the retailers. The demand driven logistics ensures supply chain processes are aligned with customer demand. This strategy involves real time data analytics, agile and responsive supply chain, collaborative planning. What the real time data analysis says us: using demand data from point of sale, POS systems, and customer behavior and analytics to predict future demand and adjust logistics operation accordingly. Like it says that point of sale systems and customers behaviors, like customer behavior, that customer is going to buy this thing in future. Maybe, and if we have discussed the example of Ruh Afza in our class in the season time period of Ramadan, the usage of Ruh Afza, the red syrup, is much more higher as compared to the other days. So this is the real time data from where, from the point of sale, from where that product is selling, or from when and from the customer, from the data of the customer and the data of the system. Okay, so it predict the future demand, like in this Ramadan in 24 or in 25th 2025 or 2026, it is going to be the biggest sale era. Or in last 2 years in the COVID, we have we had our this there we have our the difference in, like, we lost the sale, and in the next year we're going to improve our sale. So this is the real time data analytics. It's in the demand driven logistics. So with the help of real time, we can just predict the future, you can say that a future demand. Okay, the second is agile and responsive supply chain. What it says, that building a flexible supply chain that can quickly adapt to fluctuations in demand, seasonal variation and market changes. Like, you can say that agile response, like in agile system, there we can say that there must be a flexible supply chain. Flexible, so flexibility can just quickly adapt. You can say that continue if there is any kind of changes that make that supply chain quickly, so adopting that thing to improve the efficiency, so that known as agile and responsive supply chain. So what are the benefits of that? So you can quickly adapt to the fluctuation in demand, seasonal variation and market changes. So for example, there is any kind of change, or in the tradition, or there may be any kind of, you can say that the demand forecasting. So adopting that the current you can say the demand as quickly possible can just improve the profitability of the sales, and not only the sales but also the satisfaction of the customer. So this is the real time data logistics in agile responsiveness supply chain. Third is collaborative planning, working closely with suppliers and logistics partners to anticipate demand and adequate production and distribution schedule. Like it says that working closely with suppliers, like in demand, if we are working with the suppliers and logistics partners, so what are the benefit of that? Partners to anticipate demand with the help of working with them, with supplier. So we get the, you can say, the real-time data. Also we can also get the information, real-time information from them, because supplier are those person who give you the one hand knowledge. You can say that the real knowledge, as compared to that people who are just making the planning and just predicting the future demand, or they're making the future prediction. So while working with suppliers and logistics give you the real knowledge of the current situation. Okay, so not the paper knowledge as compared to the real knowledge. So collaborative planning, working closely with the suppliers and logistics partners to anticipate demands and adjust production and distribution schedules. So next we have the lean logistics. What lean logistics is? Lean logistics focus on eliminating waste in the supply chain by optimizing processes and reducing inefficiencies. Key techniques include just-in-time, continuous improvement, Kaizen, waste reduction. Lean logistics always tell about the, like, how we can eliminate, how we can remove. What we can remove? We can remove like that wastage of time, wastage of money, wastage of anything. Okay, so by removing all those hurdles, errors, and just making improvement, like we also had a big debate, or we had our guest speaking session on this continuous improvement Kaizen. So in continuous, if we just relate this thing with the lean logistics, what is it? Regularly evaluating logistics process to identify area for improvement and implement changes. For example, if we find any improvement, so we can continuously making changes, improving our processes. So that is the Kaizen. Kaizen was, we have already discussed in detail in our previous chapter, I think in previous class. Also it is detailed discussed with by our gas speaking session. So third thing is the waste reduction is streamlining operation by reducing excess inventory, transportation cost, and time consuming tasks like waste reduction. How we can just reduce our waste, reducing the waste by accessing inventory, like for example, if we buy excess inventory, maybe it going to be expire or it can damage. So what, by damaging or by expiring that inventory is becoming the part of the wastage. Okay, transportation cost. Okay, if by having a huge amount of inventory, also just cost our transportation in very big amount, also the time consuming task. So lean logistics mean just eliminating wastage and in making improvement. So just in time, minimizing inventory, holding costs by receiving just in time for production or sales, reducing the needs of the large warehouse. Just in time means we have already discussed many times, like it says that when there is a demand, so fulfilling that demand on that time is much more better to to just having a lot of inventory before that or each and everything. So just in time means like minimizing holding inventory for the future. What it give impact cost by receiving goods just in time for production or sales, reducing the need of the large warehouse. Doesn't matter. Just moving toward the third topic, which is that outsourcing logistics. These are the strategies. Third strategy is outsourcing logistics. What it says that outsourcing logistics to third party provides, allowing retailers to leverage the expertise and infrastructure of logistics specialists. Benefits include, what are the benefits? Cost saving. Third PL providers can offer economics of scales and more efficient transportation and warehousing solution. They provide you the more you can say that give them more ideas. Flexibility, retailers can scale logistics operations up or down based on demand without the need of heavily investment and infrastructure. Third thing is focus on core competencies. What are they? By outsourcing logistics, retailers can focus on their core business functions such as product development and marketing. Okay, so this is the strategy. This is our third strategy. Our fourth strategy is supply chain collaborations. What are they? Retailers work closely with suppliers, logistics partners, and distributors to streamline the operations through vendor management, inventory, which is a supplier managed stock level at retailer warehouse. Third, we have already seen this over like third party logistics. Also the outsourcing logistics operation to centralized providers, specialized providers. Fourth party logistics, it's also types of fourth party. In this, we a company give all type of work to the fourth party logistics inventor integrators managing end-to-end supply chain, like they are doing end-to-end logistics supply chain. So this is the fourth strategy, supply chain collaboration. Okay, this is the fifth strategy, sustainability in logistics, which says that sustainability is becoming an essential consideration in logistics as retailers aim to reduce their environment impact. As sustainability in logistics means, what it says that taking care of the environment while moving goods from one place to another. Companies now try to reduce pollutions and waste during transportation and storage. Sustainable logistics strategies include, what are the strategies? What it says that first, energy efficient vehicles, like using electric trucks or hybrid vehicles to reduce fuel consumption and carbon emission. Like right now, the truck using the diesel or the fuel, so with that there is a lot of emission of the carbon dioxide, so they are emitting a lot of smoke. So eliminating or removing that smoke, so you can also use in future electric trucks. So with the help of that, the sustainability in logistics will be efficiently be done with the help of the energy efficient vehicle, by using of the energy efficient vehicles. Okay, second is eco-friendly packaging. What are they? Reducing packaging waste and using recyclable material to minimize environmental impacts. So in European countries, or also there was a practice before, more than it was like 10 to 15 years back. If you go in Pakistan, there was the they're completely ban on the usage of the plastic bag. Why? For making the eco-friendly environment, eco-friendly products. So removing, so what thing just give, what are the benefits of that? So the environment can be just less polluted, and if you burn the plastic shoppers, so they emit a lot of carbon dioxide, and it's to spoil the environment. So eco-friendly packaging are used in for making the sustainability in logistics. Green warehousing, what green warehousing is like? Implementing energy efficient lighting, like solar system plates used in there's a changing, there a lot of industries, they're just shifting from their like you can say that when they were producing energy from their own. Before that, they're just burning the coal, and with the help of coal they were just making the electricity. This was the old trend, and after that there's the trend of their energy supply companies like K Electric and many other companies are providing the energy. So in green warehousing, what is this? The company are making their own energy, and by using the help of solar, you can say that the solar plates, solar panels, energy efficient lightnings, renewable energy resources, and waste reduction practice in warehousing. So this is a green warehouse. There's a huge this if you want to just study green warehouse, you can also just search it. You can get a lot of material regarding the green warehouse, but in short, you can say that implementing energy efficient lighting by using the low voltage light can be helpful for green warehousing, energy resources, and waste reduction practice in warehouse, that these are things to be reduced. Okay, so with the help of these three things, the sustainability in logistics will be performed. So these are the strategies. And now moving toward the challenges in retail supply chain management. So these are the few challenges: customer expectation for speed, e-commerce growth in the markets, supply chain disruptions, increased transportation costs. How customer expectation, like meeting the demand of the same day next day delivery, if the companies fail to do, there's a big chance to lose the customer easily, because customer need each and everything in the quick way, in the quick pace. Okay. Second, big challenge: e-commerce growth in the market. What e-commerce are doing during and after COVID, these there is a huge revolution in the market of e-commerce. Many brands also start their business in the online market, which caused them to hire new teams, social media platforms, and websites for their e-commerce business, and have to cater new market from zero level. E-commerce is you're well aware about many e-commerce platforms like the ROS, Amazon worldwide, and Amazon, Alibaba, and there are any AliExpress. These are the e-commerce. They are giving a tough time period to the retailers and wholesalers. So they are giving the tough time to them. Okay, supply chain disruption. How this will be a challenge: that natural disaster, political issue, pandemics, and geopolitical tension impact logistics operation, which creates great challenge in the retail supply chain management. And the fourth thing is increasing transportation costs. Rising day to day in fuel price disrupt the price of the good, as the price of the fuel increase, which is directly proportional to the increment price of the transportation, labor, materials, factory overheads, and other regulatory requirements. So these are the big challenges that faced by the retailers. And now trends emerging in retail. What are the trends? Sustainability of green logistics, we have already discussed. Sustainability in logistics is becoming a top priority for business as they seek to reduce the environment impacts. Green logistics focus on minimizing carbon emission, reducing waste, and improve supply chain efficiency. Second is AI and automation in logistics. So these are the emerging trends. AI, we all know what AI is and automation is. AI and automation are revolutionizing logistics by increasing efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance customer experience. Companies that invest in AI driven logistics solution gain a competitive edge by improving supply chain visibility, accelerating and order processing, and minimizing human error. Last but not the least, which is a blockchain and transparency in logistics. Blockchain technology is transforming logistics and supply chain management by providing enhanced transparency, security, and efficiency. It ensures real-time tracking, fraud prevention, and automated transactions, making supply chains more reliable and resilient. So this is all from this chapter, and the topics we have covered. I just have a quick view. These are the topics that we have covered: modes and the logistics in retail supply chains, importance, key components, strategies, challenges, and trends emerging in retail supply chain management. I hope you just have learned new things, and just try to make this chapter more helpful and more you can say that knowledgeable. So thank you very much, and see you inshallah in the next chapter. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care, bye bye.